stronger resume so far. Hopefully, Kroells kind of lacked a little bit of initiative in the last week's match. I'd like to see him get out there, get on the legs right away, kind of get himself into the match, force himself to get into that match. Kind of waited around a little bit, and it cost him in the end. He dropped an overtime match to Billy Smith from Rutgers last week.
Yeah, I think the important thing is for him to learn from that loss last week and see if he can make some adjustments in this match and try to open it up.
What's up?
So right now, Kroells trying to fight out of that underhook. Again, last week's match went almost 9 minutes of wrestling. Yeah,
then
match ends 2-1. It's 9 minutes is a long time to only score 1 point. So, like I said, let's see Kroells get to his leg attacks. Throw that cross country. We like seeing him hit so often.
Get that big old ski in there.
Yeah. Kind of know, right now it's very important the way that NCAA wrestling is being officiated. In that edge of the mat, you cannot just get pushed off the mat. You are allowed to go off the mat, but if you're just letting him push you off without trying to attempt,
we have cross country, and he scores it.
Goes that big right ski across, blocks the ankle of his opponent, Kral. Kind of leaves him into a position where he's got no choice but to give him that leg. As I was saying, you can't just back off the mat. You're going to get hit for stalling. So mat awareness is extremely important right now.
And a lot of times you'll see the ref, in those situations kind of wave their hand, acknowledging that there was that continuous motion. So then both, the coaches in the corner don't get up and.
Right. I don't think that they want to try to call stalling on everybody. They want to see him circle in, but if you're not making any attempt to try to stay in the mat, you're going to see that stall call. And there's the first caution right now on Kroells.
I'm a big fan of those rules.
Yeah,
the 4-point near fall, the stalling at the edge of the mat.
I think the NCAA understands that they need to adapt to the sport, get it,
and they did a really good job, with the one leg in or one, having one piece of the body in, and you can still score out of bounds. Yep. And I think that's something that in the few years we'll see start happening at the high school level as well.
Right. I think a lot of times there, the thing that kind of hurts them the most is, high schools you generally in smaller gyms, and a lot of times the mats are really close, and it makes it a little bit tougher for them. Whereas college, you generally see we've got 6 feet of mat space on the edge of the mat. Kroells riding tough here out to the side. Kroells kind of got both hands tucked underneath there.
So here we go to that cross-country attempt.
So he throws that foot, sticks that big old ski across the side, blocks the foot of Tyler Kral. Kral's going to start bottom here in the second period. 1:09 a riding time for Michael Kroells. Somewhat of a roll attempt by Kral.
It's a lot of weight coming down.
Absolutely, and that's Kroells right now is riding pretty hard. He's got Kral broke out down to the bottom, down to his belly. He's really riding tough here.
So it looks like Kroells is going to try to cut him and then look for some more points.
Yep, get back to his offense from his feet. Kroells wrestles a very active style, usually for what compared to most other heavyweights, I think he's constantly trying to, create action. I think he's got a very good a gas tank. He doesn't get tired, and a lot of times he is an undersized heavyweight, so he's carried a lot of weight from his opponents, but generally doesn't. He's not a guy that's going to get tired.
Now, I think we've seen him hit about every move in the book. I mean, you can see him hit doubles, low singles even from time to time.
A bit of a single attempt there. Kral kind of catches that arm, catches that wrist, and is able to fight it off. Here's that position where he can't just back off. He's got to try to circle on. Good low attack. Great job feeling that pressure. He kind of used that edge of the mat, worked for him, because he felt the pressure back in. Kral knows he can't just back off. He's got to push back in. Michael just drops right underneath of him. All the weight's going over top.
Scores with 20 seconds left in the period. Appears that he'll ride him out here.
Yeah, gets the ride out. That's a great time to score there. Short time in the period. Stops that guy from getting an escape. So 4-1 lead. He's got 2:09 of riding time. So it's looking like Michael should be able to get riding time. Got to get up and out right away here. Never seems to really be a problem with Michael Kroells. He's able to get away most of the times. Kind of a slow, methodical way, but he's up to his feet and he's out. So 5-1 lead now, 2:02 of riding time. Michael's got to open it up. We need a major here. Let's get those bonus points going back in our favor. Brett Favre did a great job of getting a major decision, but he's 1 point away from a tech. We can't fall into that habit where Kroells he can't win by 7. We got to win by 8 or more.
And I am sure that he is aware of that.
1:16 to go right now. Michael's got to open it up. His riding time is almost locked up, so he would lead by 5. He would need 2 takedowns right now to get a major decision. There's going to be the first
right there.
Great job.
Both coaches are saying cut him.
Let him go. We need another one.
Just like that. Just like that.
Get another one. There's another take. Oh,
that might be.
He's saying no. Saying he pulled it. They went out of bounds. No takedown. But great job by Michael. See, he cuts him in, and Kral kind of, relaxed right there. Didn't really, was just assuming we're going to go off the mat. We're going to go back to the center. Michael uses
he's
that
looking to score. We want to see that again here. So there's 40 seconds left in the third. Kroells needs, one more takedown?
Yeah, we need a takedown here. Riding time's locked up. He leads 8-2 with the riding time point. A takedown. There's a stall warning, and there's a takedown. Now, good heavy ride. He's got to keep him down for 28. No escapes here. He's got him broke down to his belly. He's got a pretty tough ride. It doesn't look like Tyler Kroell's really that interested in trying to get away right now.
10 seconds left.
The ride out here would give the Gophers a major decision. 14 points. It looks like that's the way it's going to go. So great job by Michael finishing that match off, getting the bonus points that he needed to for the team. 14 points for the team. That's 15-11 now. Purdue leads as we start to work our way back